Have you moved today? Not from your house or your apartment or wherever you're living or staying, but have you moved today? Your body. So that could be as simple as, yeah, I got up, I stretched, I moved to the kitchen, I moved here and there, got in my car, moved to work. But I mean, really move. So it's so important. For instance, right now, are you driving while you're listening to this? Are you watching this and sitting? Stand up if you can and stretch. Raise your arms above your body and stretch over your head. Do a little side stretch, both sides. Touch your toes if you can. Why is this important? It's all part of revitalizing your body, waking up not only your body, but your mind. The more we move, the more you move, the more you clear your mind. It releases endorphins the more you move. Now, this could be as simple as taking a walk, especially a walk in nature. Why? Because in nature, you're getting double the effect. You're getting fresh air and you're getting the stimulus of the sky and the trees and the grass, the earth, the flowers. If it's a different climate, then you're getting the water or the ice or the snow. But all of it is stabilizing. It's grounding you when you're walking and moving out in nature. Makes you feel like you're connected and part of something. Some of you belong to a gym or a yoga studio. Yes, that's awesome. If you don't, try it out. Find a class that you can take. Sometimes there's a dance class that's really fun. I used to take dance class with my husband. We took East Side Swing, and it brought so much joy into our lives, and it was healthy physically as well. Take a walk. If you like to clear your mind and go within, take a walk by yourself. Again, like I said, especially in nature. If you need support, call a friend, get a walking buddy, get a dog whom you need to take walks on. I know I'm going to take a walk every day because of Atticus, my sweet little Shih Tzu. He needs to go out and get his exercise. I was walking him one day, a couple years ago, and there was a woman who walked by me with her dog, and she said, "Oh, how old is yours?" And I said, "Whatever, let's say he was 12 years old." And she said, "12? I thought he was 7." And her dog was 7, and her dog looked much, much older than mine. Now, I didn't tell her my age because my guess is she was younger than me, but she looked older. And this is not a judgment call. This is simply saying when we are active physically, it adds to our youthful appearance. Our body is stronger, more limber, more healthy, and we feel better. And when we feel better, we look better because happiness is very, very attractive and contagious. What do most people want in the world? They might say money, love, etc., but what they really want is happiness. They want to feel good. And while wealth and romance and healthy, loving relationships will give you that happiness, true happiness is within. And one of the ways you can stimulate this joy within is to exercise your body, move it, strengthen it. So I'm a yoga teacher, but I didn't become a yoga teacher until much later in life. I was inspired by a woman studying, she was being trained to be a yoga teacher at Kripalu. Kripalu is a health retreat center in Massachusetts, and it's one of my favorite places to go to revitalize and to learn from all of the other wise men and women in this world how to implement a healthy life. And she was in her 70s and she was learning to become a yoga teacher. And I thought at the time I had severe neck and back injuries that I was dealing with. And she said, so just don't teach those asanas or postures that might strain your neck and back. So I didn't, and I got certified, and now I can teach others to be yoga teachers if I wanted to. That's my way of saying we place limitations on ourselves all the time. Ask yourself what's yours. What is preventing you today from standing up and stretching? What is a limitation that may be placed on you externally? Again, you might be driving, you might be traveling right now. If you're in a train or a plane, get up and walk around. If you're at home, stand up and stretch. If you're in a car, just take mental notes of this. How can you move? What is limiting you? Finances? I'm not sure where you live, but where I live, there's the men's and the women's, what is it? YMCA. And it's very reasonably priced. For nearly everyone can afford to become a member at the local Y. And so consider it. Or check out yoga studios. There are more and more beautiful teachers. You might even be a teacher. One of the reasons I became a teacher is, again, I have to teach. Therefore, I know I am going to practice yoga every day. And when I do, I feel so much more awake. I feel more healthy, strong, strengthens your core muscles, which strengthen your back, by the way. I don't have injuries, or rather limitations from past injuries anymore. They have healed, and those have actually healed through weightlifting. I worked out with a phenomenal trainer, Leon, and he literally healed my neck. He did. I was so resistant in the beginning. He had me lifting weights. And I'm like, I can't do that. I have this injury. And he's like, oh, but you can, because I'm going to train you how to lift it properly. And within a matter of months, my neck pain was gone, and it is gone today. So that can be true for you. The same goes for headaches. It's incredible what yoga, exercise, and I want to say meditation because it's true. It really, really helps. And actually, there is mindful moving, meditation, and walking. In some practices, it's called well, I don't want to get the wrong name, so I'm going to skip that for now. I think it's Sheen, but I could be wrong. But mindful walking. Um, One of my favorite Buddhist monks who's written many, many books. One of my favorite books of his, or my first book actually, was called Peace is Every Step. And it's bringing that mindfulness into your walk. So if you do take my advice and start moving by taking walks. Be aware of every step. How is it peaceful? Where do you find the peace? In the trees. And when you start paying attention, you see the beautiful birds, the bluebirds, the cardinals, the robins, the hawks, the eagles. When you start paying attention, you see the rainbow. So, this is step number 3 of your ultimate body care checklist. Move your body. I'm Alana, and I'll see you soon.